Want to meet 5 amazing words and remember them for a lifetime? Well, you have reached the best destination on the internet to do so. This is Amit Kumar Mehta, and today I'll be trying to help you master 5 difficult words in an extremely simple way so that you can remember them for a lifetime. But before that, let me tell you, words number 1, 3 and 5 are my favorites for the day. And in a short while from now, you will understand why and how these words can become your favorites too. Hi, this is Amit Kumar Mehta, and I have been helping students, working executives and housewives since 2015 master those difficult words which can help them sound sophisticated in front of their friends, relatives, colleagues, employers, and score more in competition exams which require English as a major component. Exams like CAT, SAT, GRE, GMAT, SSC, Banking, UPSC. Quickly moving on to the words for the day. I told you words number 1, 3 and 5 are my favorites. So keep on watching the entire video as you will like each and every word that I am discussing. The first word for the day is transient. Transient basically means something that is temporary. Short-lived is a brief, short or momentary. It's not for a long time, it's just for a very short time is transient. Hindi would be क्षणिक, asthai. Antonym is something that lives for a very long time. It's a long-lived thing. Pronunciation transient, transient. Now, what is the brain-friendly way? What is the Word-A-Holic-Z way of remembering this particular word? Look at the visual that we have provided. A particular person is running after the train. Trains do not stop at the station for a very long time. The visual, the underlined portion of the word on the left hand side shows two portions, trains and end. ENT sounds like a negative part of it. Trains do not stop at the station for a very long time. It stops for a very transient period. Train stops for a transient period at the railway stations, and that is how you can remember this particular word. What are the various usages? Transient impact. The impact was not long-lived. It was transient. Transient phase. It's a small phase in your life. It will go away. Success, failure are transient phases. After success comes failure in your life. Sentence 1. Success is transient. Success is not very long-lived. Success is temporary. Lady Luck does not keep smiling forever. Lady Luck will not keep on smiling on you forever. Sentence 2. Actress Sadhana, who is best credited with introducing a hairstyle, has been named after her, had a transient stardom. Actress Sadhana had a transient stardom. It was temporary. It was not long-lived. It was not forever. She was a star for a very short period of time. That is how you remember this particular word. Sentence 3 and 4 you can do on your own by pausing the video. We'll be moving on to the next word for the day. Transpire. Transpire basically means take place, ho jana, occur, happen, materialize, ensue. Something is begun, something has transpired, something has happened. हिंदी would be होना, घटित होना, घटती, कोई घटना घटती है, घटित होती है, that is transpired, something has transpired. Antonym is to stop or recede. Pronunciation is transpire. Now, what is the brain-friendly way? What is the Word-A-Holic-Z way of remembering this particular word? Look at the visual that we have provided. Transpire. Now, imagine people who conspire to see the trains on fire. These are people who are ensuring that the trains be on fire. They are making the trains go on fire. P-I-R-E sounds like fire. Trains, fire. So imagine people who are looking at trains. They are making trains go on fire. They're making things happen. They're making the trains go on fire. So that is transpiring. They are transpiring a particular event. Right? So that is how you remember this particular word. What are the various usages? Failed to transpire. Something did not happen. What's going to transpire in the finals? In the finals, what is going to happen? Transpire is basically happening. What is going to transpire in the finals? Sentence 1. HSC results are out. Even if what was planned does not transpire, it does not mean you are a failure, said the director. Even if you had planned for 90% and that has not transpired, that has not happened, that does not mean you are a failure in life. There are so many career options which you can use. This is what the director said. Sentence 2. It will be interesting to see what will transpire when modern girl Pia meets the village boy Roy in the serial Pia Pardesi. What will transpire when these two people meet? One is a village boy and the other one is a city girl Pia. What will transpire, but what will happen when they meet is the story of Pia Pardesi. Sentence 3 and 4 you can do on your own by pausing the video. We'll be moving on to the next word for the day. But before that, let me tell you all the 1200 words, the link to all these 1200 words that we have discussed through this easy method is available in the YouTube description. Just go and download those words for yourself and start sounding sophisticated from today onwards. Moving on to the next word for the day, which I told you is my favorite once again, travails. Travails is the labor, it's a drudgery, it's the struggle, it's the suffering of people, it's the anguish. Hindi would be kasht, ghor shram karna. Travails are the travails of the migrant laborers who are walking from Maharashtra to UP during this corona times. Those are the travails, those are the troubles that they are facing on the ground. That is travail for you. Antonym would be comfort or peace. Pronunciation is travail. Now, what is the Word-A-Holic-Z way? What is the brain-friendly way to remember this particular word permanently into your memories? Imagine travels by the trains. Look at the visual that we have provided. Imagine the travel by the trains, the Indian train system. So much of rush, so many people, so much crowded, so much no place to move. It's a travel, it's a suffering. Traveling by trains is a travel in itself because it's a suffering in itself. And that is how you remember this particular word. What are the various usages? Trials and travails. Travails of the common man. The common man has to suffer a lot. Sentence 1. Sita Agni's Pariksha has been elaborated upon to highlight the travails that afflict even a modern day woman. A modern day woman has to go through various number of travails, various number of sufferings. And that is what the Sita's Agni Pariksha also shows. Sentence 2. Adoption acts as an opportunity to complete the family without getting into the travails of pregnancy yet again. If you do not want to go through the pregnancy problem, many women do not want to go to the pregnancy problems that are associated with the pregnancy part of it. They can adopt babies, so they will not have to go through the travails of the pregnancy period. The pain that is there, the suffocation that is there, the problems that are there, a woman will not have to go through the travails if she chooses the adoption method. Sentence 3 and 4 once again you can do on your own. Next word for the day, next phrase for the day is treasure trove. Treasure trove is basically a collection or a store of valuables. It's a treasure, and there is a chest of treasure full of valuables, full of any particular thing that is delightful and that is valuable. Unknown ownership that are found hidden somewhere. Sentence, what are the various usages? Treasure trove of memories. You have your treasure trove of memories when you had gone to your childhood, when you were in the schooling years, when you had gone to a particular picnic in your schooling years. There is a treasure trove of memories, treasure trove of ideas for every situation. He has a treasure trove, he has a collection of ideas that is always there inside his mind. There is a treasure trove of ideas. It's a chest full of ideas. Treasure hai, secret hai. Sentence 1. The internet is a treasure trove of information. The internet contains a lot of information. Sentence 2. The National Rail Museum in New Delhi is a treasure trove for rail buffs of real kind. Anybody who wants to know more about railways can visit this particular National Rail Museum. It contains a lot of treasure. The secrets of the railways is contained in that particular museum. Sentence 3, 4 and 5 you can do on your own by pausing the video. Moving on to the last word for the day, which I told you is again my favorite. Trepidation. Trepidation is basically nervousness, tension, fear, anxiety, worry and panic. Hindi would be ghabrahat. Trepidation, when you are trepidated, you are feeling nervous, you are feeling aap ghabra rahe ho. Antonym would be calm and composed. When you are totally chilled out is the opposite of trepidation. Pronunciation is trepidation. Trepidation. Now, what is the brain-friendly way? What is the Word-A-Holic-Z way? What is the easiest way to remember this word for a lifetime? You need not revisit this word again for a lifetime. Just give me 1 minute. I'll explain that to you and you will remember this word for a lifetime. Trepidation. Look at the visual that we have provided. Two birds are locked, are trapped on a date. They went for a date and they were trapped on the date. And there was nobody to unlock the door. They were locked in a particular place and there was nobody around. And they started feeling fearful. They started feeling nervous. They started feeling anxiety and fearful. Why? Because they were trepidated. They were on that particular date, they were trapped, and because of that they started feeling trepidation. That is the way in which you remember this particular word. Moving quickly to the usages. Expressed my trepidation without any kind of fear. Sentence 1. Not only cab operators, bus and truck owners also live in trepidation during elections of India. When elections happen, many of the buses, many of the cabs, many of the trucks are taken by the government forcibly, and that is why everybody is in trepidation, everybody is fearful during those election time. Sentence 2. People went to watch the new movie with a great deal of trepidation, wondering how the new star cast would play out. People, whoever had gone to see the new star cast, suppose a new star is introduced, everybody is under fear. What is that star going to do? Will he deliver a new bumper hit or not? So that is a trepidation, that is a fear that his family members would be feeling, that his fans would be feeling. That is trepidation, that is fear for you. Sentence 3, 4 and 5 you can do on your own by pausing the video. Now with that particular word, we have reached the end of the presentation. And as I keep on saying, keep sounding sophisticated and keep scoring more. And if you have not liked our page, if you have not subscribed to our channel, please do subscribe. The subscription numbers are not very good as of now because you are not sharing your love. Please share your love. Please share these words with somebody you think can make an impact into their lives. Share these words with your near and dear ones who can grow in life, who can earn greater salaries, who can clear some of the competition exams which are very important for their lives. You will be doing a great amount of service if you can just share these words. Please do like, subscribe and comment with your suggestions, and also go to the playlist section of our YouTube channel. The playlist section of our YouTube channel in today's date contains more than 400 such words that we have discussed through an easy way, and that will help you sound sophisticated and score more. It was a pleasure interacting with you. Thank you so much.